Now I'm depressed and watching Goku, and my girl broke my heart.
Cenat went from being NBA Youngboy's loudest online supporter to allegedly losing his girl to the same rapper, all after calling his album a 6.5. One reaction, one breakup, millions of rumors, and non-stop side-eye across the internet.
I will rate this album a 6.5.
And believe it or not, it all kicked off over a vibe that went left fast. Let's break this down step by step because this story didn't come out of nowhere. Before we jump headfirst into the mess, the drama, and all the wild accusations flying around online, we gotta rewind and set the stage properly. You can't understand the chaos unless you understand how these two worlds even cross paths in the first place. This wasn't random, and it definitely wasn't accidental. See, Kai isn't just some dude who got lucky on the internet. This man straight up redefined what being a content creator looks like in this era. Born on December 16, 2001, raised in the Bronx by a Haitian father and a Trinidadian mother, Kai always had one goal from early on: make people laugh and feel something. That hunger was there from the jump. Back in July 2015, Kai started posting content on Facebook. And yeah, he was still young at the time, but the focus was always comedy and entertainment. While other kids were worried about school stress and everyday stuff, Kai was already planting seeds for something bigger. That grind mentality was locked in early. By January 13th, 2018, he officially launched his YouTube channel, diving into prank videos, challenges, and skits that slowly started pulling people in. The energy was loud, the personality was wild, and you could tell he wasn't trying to copy anyone. He was carving his own lane. Fast forward to 2021, and that's when everything exploded. Kai made the jump to Twitch, and from that moment on, it was up only. His streams started pulling insane numbers. Clips were going viral daily, and his name was everywhere. Now his Twitch channel sits at over 20 million followers. And in February 2023, during his month-long subathon, he shattered records by hitting 306,621 subscribers, officially becoming the most subscribed Twitch streamer ever, passing Ludwig for the crown. These aren't normal stats. This is history-making, headline-grabbing, internet-breaking type stuff. But here's where our story starts getting real interesting. Throughout his entire rise, Kai has always shown serious love to hip-hop culture. And more specifically, he's been a loud, proud fan of NBA Youngboy. And when we say fan, we mean fan. Kai wasn't just letting Youngboy tracks play quietly in the background. Nah, he was standing up, dancing, wilding out, really feeling the music on stream. Arms swinging, head bouncing, energy all the way turned up. You could tell the music hit him different. Now, for anyone who somehow doesn't know, NBA Youngboy is one of the most prolific rappers of this generation. The man drops music at a pace most artists can't even imagine. And his fan base, different level. Youngboy fans are known for riding hard and standing 10 toes behind him no matter what. That loyalty matters for what happens next. Let's jump to 2025 because that's when this whole situation really started heating up. In early May, Youngboy dropped a double single titled Where I've Been and Shot Callin'. The visuals had that raw, gritty street energy he's known for. The tracks dropped on May 2nd, and by early 2026, the video had already pulled over 28 million views. Lyrically, Youngboy was talking pain, loyalty, pressure, and survival, themes his core audience connects with heavy. Shortly after the release, Kai went live on stream to react, and the vibe was next level. The stream had a black and white filter, giving it this moody, cinematic feel that contrasted with Kai's high energy. Kai was on his feet, dancing crazy, exaggerated moves, full body motion, arms waving, head bobbing, feeling every beat. The chat was losing it. Fire emojis everywhere, goat emojis flooding the screen, comments screaming, "Why be the GOAT?" and Kai going crazy non-stop. But not everyone was rocking with it. And this is where the first cracks started to show. On May 3rd, another streamer named Calm dropped a video calling Kai out, and the energy shifted fast. The accusation? That Kai was faking the hype for clout. That's a serious claim.
Every time Youngboy dropped a song when he was on house arrest and when he had no future of doing a tour, this Kai used to react to his songs just like this. Like he used to be bored watching it. Now, since he know Youngboy finna be on tour, he know Youngboy can move around, when he read this, he might be like this.
Khan was basically saying Kai's over-the-top reactions weren't genuine, but strategic. The idea floating around was that Kai was trying to lock in a future collab now that Youngboy had more freedom to move, tour, and work with people. Another creator, Convi, echoed similar thoughts, suggesting Kai had a whole script to gas Youngboy up for a possible joint stream. The internet started debating heavy, but Kai, he didn't directly clap back. Instead, he kept it pushing. He stayed streaming, stayed reacting, stayed showing love to the music. No long rants, no emotional breakdowns, no public arguments. From his side, everything stayed light, playful, and unbothered, at least on the surface. At the time, nothing fully blew up. There was no direct beef, no loud back and forth, no public crash out, but make no mistake, the seeds of doubt were planted deep in people's minds. Folks started asking questions. Was Kai's love for Youngboy really authentic? Or was this all part of a bigger play to ride that star power to the next level? That question lingered heavy until July 2025, when Youngboy dropped his album, Make America Slime Again, on July 25th. And this wasn't some light drop either. This was a 29-track monster stacked with features from names like Playboy Cardi, Cardi B, and Mellow Rax. Big names, big expectations, big pressure. The album leaned into themes of resilience, fame, and survival, with a splash of political satire baked right into the title. A clear flip on Make America Great Again, but done in Youngboy's own gritty, slime-soaked style. Fans were locked in from the jump. When Kai went live to react, the energy was noticeably different this time. He showed up wearing green from head to toe, matching the album's slime aesthetic perfectly. The stream visuals were wild. Neon green overlays, dripping slime effects, flashing lights, animated chat pop-ups. The whole thing felt like a movie. Then Kickboxer came on, one of the standout tracks, packed with aggressive bars about pushing through pain and pressure. Kai started throwing air punches, bouncing around like he was really in the ring. You could tell he was feeling that track heavy, but here's the moment that changed everything. Before he even finished the reaction, Kai paused and added a disclaimer. He told his chat, "I got heat last time for ratings, so y'all know I'm keeping it real." Then he dropped the number that shook the timeline. Kai rated the album a 6.5 out of 10. He gave Kickboxer major praise, calling it top 3 on the project. But he also criticized several tracks, saying some of them felt repetitive.
I have my own opinion.
If I had to rate this album from 1 through 10.
Warning, I am not a music expert, I am a bum. I have never claimed to be a judge of music, but I have my own opinion.
I will rate this album a 6.5.
Warning, I am not a music expert, I am a bum. I have never claimed to be a judge of music, but I have my own opinion.
Animo!
In the streaming world, that's a fair, honest take. But in Youngboy fan territory, that score hit different. To some fans, it was refreshing honesty. To others, it felt like straight disrespect. A 6.5 wasn't just a rating. It was seen as a statement. And according to people close to the situation, that number may have triggered consequences nobody saw coming at the time. But before everything exploded later in the year, there was another moment that showed the opposite side of Kai's connection to Youngboy. A moment that looked real, emotional, and unfiltered. On September 9th, 2025, Kai and his entire crew pulled up to Youngboy's concert in Los Angeles as part of the tour. The show was completely sold out. Kai had even promised his crew backstage access if they stayed disciplined and showed up to the gym on time. Motivation on another level. The footage of them heading to the venue was pure chaos in the best way. The whole squad packed in the car, blasting Murder Business, screaming lyrics, getting hyped like kids on a field trip. The energy was off the charts. Once inside the venue, Kai was front row, losing his mind. They turned up to tracks like Lil Top, Dead Trolls, and Heart and Soul. At one point, Offset from Migos pulled up and snapped a viral photo with Kai, sending the internet into another frenzy. But the moment that really stuck with people came during Heart and Soul, a deeply personal song for Youngboy. As the track played, Kai stood there quiet for once, eyes locked on the stage, and a single tear rolled down his cheek. That clip spread everywhere. Some fans called it proof of real fandom. Others kept it bookmarked, ready to use it later. Because when admiration turns into access and access turns into opportunity, things can get messy real fast. And unfortunately, that same artist Kai once cried over would soon be tied to the most painful chapter of his personal life: the breakup, the rumors, and the chaos that followed. So now we fast forward to December 2025. Because this is where everything went from quiet tension to a full-blown internet explosion. And right at the center of it all was Gabrielle, Kai's girlfriend at the time. Now, Kai and Gigi had been publicly dating since around December 2024 when Kai confirmed the relationship during a birthday live stream. He spoke openly about how the relationship gave him purpose and made him feel more grounded. Fans saw them everywhere, streams, photos, cute couple moments, the whole vibe. But in early December 2025, something shifted. According to multiple reports, Gigi shared her Christmas wish list with Kai, and let's just say it wasn't light. She allegedly asked for 2 luxury vehicles, either a customized Mercedes G-Wagon with a pink interior, black exterior, and tinted windows, estimated between $150,000 to $170,000, or a BMW X6M competition. Clips from that period showed Kai reacting with visible shock, stress all over his face. People online joked that he looked like he almost fainted just hearing the price tag. Now don't get it twisted, Kai is definitely well paid. Streaming, sponsorships, brand deals, he's doing very well. But according to reports, he allegedly felt the request was excessive and chose not to go through with it. That decision, sources claim, created the first real crack in the relationship. Gigi allegedly felt overlooked while Kai felt pressured. As Christmas got closer, the tension only grew stronger. And nobody, absolutely nobody, could have predicted how badly things were about to spiral next. On December 27, 2025, Kai dropped a straight-up bomb on X. No warning, no build-up, just one cold sentence that shook the internet. I'm single. I will never be in another relationship again. That tweet didn't just trend, it went nuclear. We're talking over 63 million views, nearly 300,000 likes, and tens of thousands of reposts. The tone was heavy, defeated, final. That line, I will never be in another relationship again, had people instantly asking what really happened behind closed doors. And it didn't take long at all for the rumor machine to kick into overdrive. Almost immediately, accusations started spreading that Gigi had cheated on Kai, but here's where things went from messy to straight up unbelievable. The alleged third party being named was NBA Youngboy himself. Yeah, that Youngboy. The same artist Kai had been supporting for years, the same music he danced to on stream, the same concert that had him emotional in the crowd, the same album he rated a 6.5 out of 10. The internet lost its mind. Claims started flying that Youngboy had allegedly bought Gigi the pink G-Wagon, the exact luxury car Kai reportedly refused to buy. One viral post flat out said, Kai Cenat and girlfriend broke up because she wanted a pink G-Wagon for Christmas. Kai said no, so NBA Youngboy bought it. And just when people thought it couldn't get crazier, it did! Fatboy Dip, who's known online and also connected to Max's circle, went live and made a jaw-dropping claim. According to him, Youngboy allegedly went after Gigi on purpose because Kai had called his album mid with that 6.5 rating. Let that sink in. If that claim were true, it would mean this whole situation didn't start in December at all. It would trace all the way back to July, to that album reaction. Now, before anybody starts running wild with theories, we gotta slow this down and give the other side, because Gigi was not staying silent. That same day, she fired back on her Instagram story, and she did not hold back. Her words were clear and direct. She said, I left. Now you want to get on the internet and rush to paint a false narrative about me off a fake Twitter post is insane. She went even further, saying, I've never cheated on him, and you know that. I have never dealt with that man. Play that sympathetic role somewhere else. That's a strong denial. According to Gigi, the rumors linking her to Youngboy were completely false. She claimed she ended the relationship herself and suggested Kai was letting the internet paint her as the villain. Youngboy also appeared to deny the rumors in his own way, posting something vague online, basically saying not to believe everything you see. No names mentioned, no details given, just enough to add even more confusion. So who's telling the truth? That's the million-dollar question that split the internet straight down the middle. But there's another layer to this story that can't be ignored, and it changes how a lot of people look at the situation. That layer is Kai's mental health. Weeks before the breakup ever went public, Kai had already opened up about struggling mentally. On December 7, 2025, during his acceptance speech at the Streamer Awards, Kai told the crowd something real.
I appreciate everybody who decided to vote for me for this award. One thing I wanted to say to you guys tonight is I hope a lot of creators in here and everybody at home and the viewers and the streamers really take care of your mental health. I just noticed that recently I just been going through things in my head.
He admitted he wasn't okay. He talked about pressure, exhaustion, and trying to stay strong while feeling overwhelmed. That wasn't a joke moment. That was raw honesty in front of the entire industry. He even shared that he had been escaping into anime just to cope, because real life was hitting harder than usual. That should have been a warning sign. Then on December 16th, 2025, his 24th birthday, Kai released a personal video message that went even deeper. That level of vulnerability, that's not easy to share with millions watching your every move. Kai kept going, explaining what was really happening in his head and how fame doesn't protect you from feeling low.
And I was able to, turn to like anime, Death Note, Naruto, recently since I've been gone. And I just been able to, find happiness within that. But yeah, as for the word of collab, I want to preach to everybody, like, within our community, us collabing is everything.
In the first part, he laid out everything he'd been battling internally. Burnout, stress, and heavy emotions.
Hello everybody, I'm currently on my laptop right now, and I appreciate everybody who's been sending me birthday wishes, as today is my birthday. So I felt like it was the perfect day to be transparent and honest with you guys. A few days ago, I spread awareness on mental health and how important it is to take care of yourself. And honestly, for the past few months, I've been struggling with mental health out of self-doubt and fright of pursuing goals that I really want to achieve.
And he wrapped it with a reminder that mental health matters, even when you're winning on paper.
And the reason I've really been in my head is because I just wanted to do more. I've gained to realize that I'm a true creator and I'm very passionate about creating. And I have other goals and things that I just want to achieve and do more of. And I would love to show you guys what I've been working on for the past few months through my more personal page, which is KC3 Hidden.
So now look at the full picture. A man already dealing with pressure and mental health struggles suddenly has his relationship collapse in public, with cheating rumors tied to one of his favorite artists. That's a lot for anyone to handle. Money, fame, followers, none of that makes heartbreak lighter. Support started pouring in fast. Your Rage replied to Kai's tweet with love and encouragement. DDG dropped some real talk, telling him heartbreak is part of growth and that lessons come with time. Then there was one more detail that caught everyone's attention. Kai's assistant, Brianna, reposted his tweet and added a trash emoji. A lot of people took that as her calling Gigi's actions trash. Sources also pointed out that Brianna and Gigi allegedly never saw eye to eye, which only added more fuel to the speculation about what really happened behind the scenes. While the internet stayed busy picking sides and spinning theories, the real story was getting overlooked. A story about someone breaking down privately while the world expects non-stop smiles on camera. Now, yeah, we could spend the whole video arguing about who did what and whose version sounds better. But it's bigger than that. This situation shows how streaming culture and hip-hop culture collide, and how fast admiration can turn into controversy when fame, access, and emotion mix. And if we're gonna talk honestly about accusations involving NBA Youngboy, we also gotta acknowledge something else. This isn't the first time his name has been linked to messy situations like this.
I am gonna go private soon on that page, so whoever gets in, but I just want to let you guys know that sometimes it is important to take care of your mental health, and honestly, it's been getting better. It has, but out of frustration and fear, I just been in my head for some reason. I never had this feeling before, but I want it to be known that I truly want to create.
And that opens the door to the next part of this story. Now, when it comes to NBA Youngboy, there's something we can't ignore. The man has a documented history of turbulent relationships, and that history goes back years.
Wait, Aiden, I miss old times. Yeah, Aiden, why we in class? Is it 2024, Aiden? Aiden, talk to me, bro.
What do you want me to even say? Like, Ron, what do I even say?
Aiden, bro, we got beef for what,
Yeah.
bro?
What do I even, Ron, do I ignore it? Like, what do I do, bro?
Listen, Aiden, what am I mother?
One of the most publicized incidents happened in 2018 involving his then-girlfriend, Jania Jackson. Footage from a hotel incident surfaced, showing a physical altercation, and Youngboy was arrested on charges including assault and weapons-related violations. At the time, Jackson publicly defended him, saying it was play fighting. Eventually, in December 2019, Youngboy pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor simple battery and received 12 months probation and a $500 fine.
Like, I see why you didn't want to be #1 streamer forever, because it get depressing. Honestly, Aiden, I give props to you, because when you was #1, you ain't never take a long break like I did. You kept pushing it through. So I get it now. Being a #1 streamer is not easy. Now I'm depressed and watching Goku, and my girl broke my heart.
Then came the 2020 situation involving Yaya Mayweather, the daughter of Floyd Mayweather. During a confrontation at Youngboy's Houston home, Mayweather stabbed LaPatra Jacobs, the mother of one of his children. Mayweather later pleaded guilty to aggravated assault and received 6 years probation. Fast forward to August 2025, and another accusation surfaced.
Shout out to Kai Cenat, man. He's been open recently about his mental health issues. And, you know, I've told you guys, like, again, I don't think streaming is a hard job, but when you have to be on talking to the screen, and I get it, like, you talk to the chat, and, like, you know, I can see the chat there, but when you're kind of like just, you know, eventually, if you do it too much.
OnlyFans model Paris McCoy claimed she had a secret relationship with Youngboy and accused him of manipulation.
That's why, like, I think these marathon streaming things, they're unhealthy. And Kai Cenat does it a lot. Like, he'll do, 24-hour stream. I'm doing a 7-day stream, a 48-hour stream, sleepover stream. I think that's completely unhealthy for any creator. While it might promote growth because fans, like, they kind of watch their streamers or favorite streamer like a TV show.
She alleged he pressured her to quit her job, get his name tattooed, and even suggested having a child while he was married. Youngboy has not responded publicly to those claims. Now,
they'll just be like, oh, she's with him for these reasons. Yeah. This is the reason she's with him. When in reality, no. Like, what? I'm with him because we genuinely have a great connection. Yes. And then they be acting like I ain't never had nothing, like, to where I gotta be with this person for these things. Like, I've always had quality things.
To be very clear, none of this proves the rumors involving Gigi are true. What it does show is that these accusations exist within a broader context of documented controversy. That context matters. At the same time, there's another reality we can't ignore. The accusations against Gigi also live inside an internet rumor machine that regularly spreads false information. DJ Academic, who was falsely credited as the source of the cheating claims, publicly denied it. He called the post restarted, meaning recycled or fake. So facts matter, and caution matters. What is undeniable, though, is the impact this entire situation had on Kai, and that connects to something much bigger happening in creator culture right now. In a call with Aiden Ross and Stable Ronaldo, Kai opened up in a real way. First, he talked about missing the early days, when things felt simpler. Then he dropped the truth a lot of top creators don't admit. Being at the top comes with a price nobody talks about. That hit hard. Kai was basically saying being #1 can feel lonely and depressing. The pressure, the expectations, the constant need to outdo yourself. It wears you down. Add a public breakup with cheating rumors on top of that, and that's brutal. DJ Academics later broke this down in his reaction to Kai's mental health video. He spoke about marathon streaming and why pushing your body and mind to the limit for content is dangerous long term. He compared Kai's situation to other creators who burned out after explosive growth. Casey Neistat, Roman Atwood, David Dobrik, Fauci Tube. Same pattern every time. Push nonstop, break records, hit a wall. Kai shattered streaming history. Marathon streams, Mafiathon events, nonstop A-list guests, fireworks, stunts, 30 days straight. Academics even called him the Kanye West of streaming. But the question becomes, what's next after you've already done it all?
I don't have to use nobody. I don't have to. I have my own things. I pay my own bills. I have my own valuable things. Like, what do you mean I'm using it? I don't have to use this person. If I'm using them for love. The hell? I love the way he loves me. Not what he can do. And mind you, I don't even ask him to do nothing. Anything he does for me is off the strength of himself. Because he wants to. And I'm perfectly fine with it.
And here's the wild part. When Kai opened up about his struggles on December 23rd, some people actually mocked him. The comments were like, he's rich. How can he be depressed? Kai addressed that directly, saying, a few days ago, I decided to open up a little bit about what I've been thinking. I've seen so much love, but when I saw some of the negative feedback, I got to see why people don't speak up. He continued, I can't imagine what people are going through on a deeper level. So for those people, let me speak up louder. I don't care if people look at me as a joke. That takes courage. Being vulnerable in front of millions, knowing you'll get clowned, and still choosing to speak up, that's real. Now on Gigi's side, she also gave context to her perspective. In an earlier video, she addressed accusations that she was only with Kai for money. She pushed back hard against those narratives. She made it clear she has her own income, pays her own bills, and wasn't relying on Kai for handouts. Whether that lines up with the Christmas gift controversy, that's for you to decide. As of now, the facts are simple. Kai and Gigi have unfollowed each other, confirming the breakup is real. Kai has stayed mostly quiet, focusing on mental health and new creative plans. Gigi continues posting and moving forward. No lawsuits, no further public explosions. Fans remain divided. Some side with Kai and feel he was done wrong. Others defend Gigi and point to fake rumors fueling the narrative. And some people are just watching the chaos unfold. But the real takeaway is bigger than any one person. The line between streaming and hip-hop is getting messier by the day. What started as a streamer vibing to music somehow turned into ratings, rumors, retaliation theories, and a public breakup. The worlds collided, and the fallout was loud. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you like the video, drop a comment with your thoughts, share this with a friend, and subscribe for more deep dives like this. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.